I am sure you've already had a chicken soup in the past, and today I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious Mexican style caldo de pollo with the freshest ingredients. We are going to be adding an extra step to maximize and intensify the flavors, which is going to take us to the stock. Here, I want to show you what we have going on in the oven. We are roasting some beautiful chicken bones. And let me just tell you, we started off with about 2.5 to 3 pounds of raw bones, drizzled both sides with oil, and did a generous amount of salt and ground black pepper. Then I just placed them in the oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes or until those bones become nice and golden brown. We've only got about 5 minutes to go on those bones. Let's talk about all of the amazing fresh ingredients. We're talking veggies, herbs, spices that are gonna make this stock simply amazing. I have some carrots, green onions, celery, a white onion, tomatoes, and you don't even have to peel those carrots. Just make sure everything is roughly cut into big pieces. We've got a whole head of garlic, and all I did was slice that end off. That way we can expose all of the garlic cloves. For the herbs, cilantro, oregano, thyme, rosemary, some bay leaves. Ooh, this is gonna be good. For the spices, 5 whole cloves, we have a teaspoon of whole peppercorns and 1 teaspoon of whole allspice. Those bones are looking ready. Just take them out of the oven. Still pretty hot, but that's okay. Just stick them into that Instant Pot. And you might have noticed already, we have some gorgeous fat that was rendered. Some of it is probably from that oil we added to the bones, but just let that cool down and then store it. That way you can use it for other dishes.
Mexican rice.
Oh yes, that's a great idea. Remember all of those fresh ingredients we just talked about? Just dump them in there. And 12 cups of water, which is gonna meet that fill line. Lastly, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Cover it, secure the lid, and cook on high pressure for 45 minutes with a 10-minute natural release. I took advantage of time. That stock is still cooking, but I wanna go over your selection of veggies, and you can literally pick whichever are your favorites. Just make sure that they're cut as uniform in size as possible. That way they cook evenly. They don't turn out mushy. So we have some corn on the cob, green beans, calabacita, or you could use zucchini, some wonderful chayote, some carrots, which I did peel, which takes me to the potatoes. I left the skin on for that fiber content. And finally, cabbage. For the protein, we are gonna be using 3 pounds of chicken thighs, bone in and skin on. But all I did was remove that skin because we're not gonna use it. I just can't get it without the skin. Back to the Instant Pot because it is ready. Just release that remaining pressure, uncover, and also remove the pot insert, and look at the wonderful stock we created. It's time to finish off that soup. We're gonna be using a large pot. I'm using a 10 quart. Add in the corn, carrots, and chayote. Strain all of the stock right into the pot. Now, could you use store-bought stock? Of course you can, but let me tell you, it is not going to compare. In goes the chicken, all of it. Just add it in. Now just bring this up to a boil. I'm gonna lower the heat to medium-low. That way it reaches a gentle simmer. And cook it for about 10 minutes or until those veggies are half of the way cooked. This is looking good. Oh yeah. You can remove some of the impurities that may rise to the top. I don't think there's enough for me to do that. So I'm just going in with the rest of the veggies, which are gonna be the green beans, calabacita, potato, and cabbage. Allow this to reach a boil, and if you have to increase the heat, do so. Then lower the heat and allow it to reach a gentle simmer. Cover and cook for an additional 10 minutes or until those veggies are fully cooked and the chicken is fully cooked as well. This looks fabulous and it is done. All we have to do is add salt and do this to taste. Wow. Serve them and top them with onion, cilantro, radishes, a squeeze of lime juice, For a kick of heat, you can either do sliced serranos or chiles de árbol like I'm doing right now.
Let me tell you all something. We had chicken soup last night for dinner, today for lunch, and we're having it for dinner again.
And I'm gonna be having chicken soup the whole week. Look, the weather is asking for it. I am not upset about it at all.
Neither am I. It's amazing. There's not a single artificial flavor added to this soup, and it tastes so good.
It's gonna feel good in your body, in your soul, in your heart. You're just gonna be glowing all day long. Okay, maybe I exaggerated a little, but you are gonna feel really good.
I feel good.
It's just so hearty. Lovely.
Wow. I'm just proud of this stuff that you do. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Making food that you feel proud of, and then you feed that to your family, makes you even happier. Eat, Nelson, eat.
I am.
I need you to look nice.
And buff.
Yes, we need nice and strong arms over here. Get your vitamin D. Oh, that's the sun, right?
Yes.
The full print of our recipe is going to be available on villacocina.com. I really encourage you to make it, try it at home, enjoy it with your family. And
until the next one, everyone.
Bye. Let me call my dad, see where he's at so he can come have a bowl of chicken soup.